Hey, what's going on, y'all? Now, in today's video, I want to talk about time and how time plays an important role in our ability to accomplish tasks and really to live our lives in general. And how we get to prioritize the things that we want to get done and not miss our window of opportunity. So, yeah, this one's called Don't Miss Your Window of Opportunity. And I think that this is really important to remember. Very, very important to remember because we live here for a finite amount of time. Time is limited. Time is our most precious resource. And if you don't have the time, you don't have anything really. You know what I'm saying? Like you can not have the money, but have the time. You know what I'm saying? But if you don't have the time, you don't got anything. If you don't have to eat time, everything takes time. Everything. You know what I'm saying? You got to spend time here and there if you want to do anything. So time is truly our most precious resource. And a lot of people squander their time. Like a lot, and then this really is for my disciplined folks, just a reminder for those people who, are really on their grind. But let's take, for example, someone who really only has minimal things to do throughout the day. This could be you, what I'm saying? Maybe it's like, just go to your job and come home, you know what I'm saying? But even things like, let's say that person comes home. You gotta cook for yourself, gotta do the dishes, all your other just general chores, gotta take care of that. And maybe let's say you're a little hardworking, you want to hit a workout before you go to bed. If you get home after that job and you decide, well, I'm just gonna lay on the couch for a little while, just hang out, just throw on the TV, just chill out, maybe smoke a little, just really just buzz off and try and decompress from your day. Well, let's say you kill 2 or 3 hours just doing that. Now you have only 2 or 3 hours to cook yourself dinner, hit that little workout, take care of chores before you got to go to bed. There's no way you're doing all that. You know what I'm saying? So either you're staying up late trying to get things done, or you end up not accomplishing all the things that you set out to accomplish, and now you have stuff for the next day. Even worse, a lot of people, as opposed to just putting it off, they'll tell themselves, well, I'll just do it tomorrow. Well, I'll just do it a little later. You know what I'm saying? Do it the next day syndrome. You know what I'm saying? Or do it a little later. It's like you got to kill yourself for that. You have to prioritize getting the things that need to be done at that moment. The moment is best. I grew up on the philosophy of work before pleasure, work before play. You know what I'm saying? Get everything that you need to get done out of the way first, then you can enjoy yourself. Because again, if you don't, you might miss your window of opportunity. The only time that you really have in your day, in your life, whatever that might be, to get the thing done. Now let's look at this at a bit of a more grander scale, more bird's eye view perspective. I take this, just like a grander scale. Let's say you want a promotion in your job, or let's say you want to go from one job to another job, or let's say like you're someone like myself who has to decide like, okay, am I going to work a 9 to 5 for a large portion of my life, or am I going to apply myself to school and a career that actually I like and appreciate and I'm passionate about? At that point, you have to ask yourself, okay, well, what's more important to me? And then you have to follow that path. Because again, let's say you're really committed to making the leap, but you want to put it off. You're like, okay, well, I'll just spend a few more years at the job and then I'll take the leap and try something new. You might miss your window of opportunity. Be that the years that you were best applied, maybe life will change for you and you'll become so ingrained at one place in one job that you won't have the foothold, the platform to transition to another. Could be a great number of things. For some people, it could be things as simple as, like let me actually enjoy myself and spend my youth doing things that I like. Again, there's a specific time frame of opportunity that you are allotted to be young and vital and to do things as you wish before responsibility and elderly age start to close in around you. This is why people, when they reach their 40s, they get this midlife crisis like, oh, sheesh, my life is almost up and I never lived. I didn't even do anything fun. I'm going to get a sports car. I'm going to start dating some young girls because, man, I didn't do that when I was a kid. Like, that's what you got to get that out of the way now, bro. Get that out of your system now. So when you reach that elderly age, you can be like, I lived, I gained experience, I have the maturity and knowledge now befitting someone of this age. You know what I'm saying? I'm not wanting to try and recreate my young years and try and revive them and make them, more vibrant than they were because they weren't vibrant enough. Like in the end, You want to have lived that. You want to have done all that stuff. You want to have made the proper decisions while you had the time to do so. So you're not scraping for lost time. You know what I'm saying? Like that's a quote for a reason. Because you've lost time. Again, time is our most precious resource. And to lose that is detrimental in the extreme. So finding these opportunities, recognizing your window for that opportunity, and seizing it when you have it in your palm, in your grasp, that is the most essential thing to do in life. Because again, we only have so much time here while we're living. And we have to make sure that we spend that time properly, or else we'll always be looking back with regrets. Man, why didn't I do this? Why didn't I do that? Or in the really best case, that's the worst case, looking back with regrets. Best case is you're scraping for lost time, just trying to make up. You know what I'm saying? That can be in little ways, like again, maybe you didn't prioritize, getting the dishes, getting all the work out of the way for the day, and so now you got to do it tomorrow. Now you got to get a little extra on your plate tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? That could be, you're scraping for lost time, you know what I mean? That's little ways, but again, this could be big ways, like not living enough, or not making the proper career decisions when you had the opportunity to do so, and sticking yourself into a box where now you can't move because you're dependent on that box. You know what I'm saying? Like, you have to make sure that you're seizing the opportunity when it presents itself, or when you're prepared to seize it, and you're not pushing it back. You're not putting things off, because again, that is a recipe for regret and scraping for lost time. So prioritize getting things done in its proper window. Don't miss your window of opportunity. A lot of times in life, you only got one shot, so best you take it, whether you miss or not. Better to have shot and missed than not to have shot at all. You know what I'm saying? It's that great quote, you miss 100% of the shots you don't take. So take some shots. You might miss, but you can learn from the experience. And hey, like I always say, if you learn, you never lost. Alright. Hope you guys got something from this video, and hope that next time you realize you have an opportunity, that you seize it while you have the window. And let's say you miss it. Let's say you fail and you had to scrape for lost time. I hope that you're able to use that scraping for lost time as a warning and a memento for the future to seize those opportunities. Alright, take care, y'all. Peace.